So I saw this comment under one of my recent videos. The K20 Pro doesn't use the telephoto camera for 2x optical zoom. The telephoto camera is used only for portrait mode. I replied to it, tried to clarify, but slowly I saw more people started commenting the same thing, which led me to think maybe there are a lot more people out there who think the same. So let's actually test it out in this video. It's a really short one, so stick around while I introduce myself. My name is Ashwin Sundar. This is Technology Jock. Let's get started. If you're looking for a good durable tempered glass for the K20 Pro, check out our sponsor Glazed Ink. What's special about Glazed Ink is that they make these genuine curved tempered glasses with actual 2.5D curved glass along the edges, so you wouldn't have to deal with that ugly, awkward gap that you get from installing most other tempered glasses in the market. They are available for a lot of other phones as well, including the OnePlus 7, Asus 6Z, and so on. So do check out Glazed Ink, link in the description. You can use the promo code TJOCK to get 10% discount on your purchases. So we all know the K20 and K20 Pro have triple cameras at the back. We are gonna completely ignore the ultra wide angle camera for now. So this is the 48 megapixel main camera and this is the telephoto camera. Now remember, the main camera clicks 12 megapixel images by default and the telephoto camera is 8 megapixels. The aperture is also different. It's f1.75 versus f2.4. If you don't understand these terms, please do yourselves a favor and watch this video. You won't regret it. So let's begin with the test. I'm currently on the main camera. Let me cover the lens with my finger. Now switching to the telephoto camera. Works fine. Now it's not like the phone used the telephoto camera because I covered the main lens. Now I just clicked the picture just like that without covering the main lens. And if you look at the details of the image, you can see that it's an 8 megapixel image and the aperture is f2.4, which means the telephoto camera was used. Now, what this person said is not entirely false because at times the phone does use the main camera for 2x zoom. So it's not optical zoom anymore, it's digital zoom. But if you noticed it, it happened only when the lighting wasn't great. See, I shot that first set of pictures in bright lighting conditions, but this was inside the house, where the lighting is usually not that good. So why does it use the main camera for zoom shots when the lighting is subpar? I'm sure most of you know the reason already, but for those who would like to know it, well, the thing is, among the three cameras, the main camera is the best in terms of quality. So as the sun approaches the horizon, it tends to get a little dark out there and the telephoto camera struggles to capture enough light. So the phone automatically switches to the main camera for 2x zoom shots. Now, is this the only phone to do so? Absolutely not. Every single phone with a telephoto camera does the exact same thing. Maybe the quality of the telephoto camera might vary. For example, I shot this picture at around 5:45 PM. The sun almost set. The lighting was okay. It wasn't that bad. And turned out the phone actually used the main camera. See here, 12 megapixels, f1.8. Now let's say I shot the same picture using a Galaxy S10 or an iPhone XS. Both of them have better telephoto cameras for sure. They can capture more light than the K20 Pro can. So maybe until 6 PM I would have been able to use the telephoto camera on those two phones. But once it gets even darker, even those phones switch to the main camera. Now, if you want proof that the main camera is better, well, here's a comparison. So, the 2x zoom shot was actually clicked in portrait mode. The portrait mode on the K20 Pro actually gives you an option to choose between main camera and telephoto camera. So, this is how dark the picture turned out. Just look at the difference. Even if you zoom in, the picture would still be just as bright as this. Let's do one more thing. Here is a zoom shot I'm clicking using the portrait mode. It's not a portrait, there is no human subject, but I still have to use this mode because that's the only way I can access the telephoto camera. If I switch to the regular photo mode and go 2x zoom, the phone detects that there is not much light, so it switches to the main camera. And here's the comparison. So what we've learned from this video is that optical zoom isn't necessarily better than digital zoom. I could use digital zoom on my DSLR and it will be far better than 2x or 3x optical zoom of any smartphone camera. So the quality of the camera also matters a lot. In good lighting conditions, it doesn't really matter a lot because almost all cameras are capable of clicking sharp pictures when the lighting is good. As in, there is so much light around, so the cameras find it easy to capture enough light. It's only when the scene is not ideally bright we see the main camera in action. Now, this whole thing actually came up years ago when the iPhone 7 Plus was launched with a telephoto camera. A lot of people actually made a clarification video back then itself, and that's why I just assumed everyone was aware of this. That's the reason I didn't even think about doing this video for a while. But I was a bit surprised when I saw those comments, and that's when I realized, okay, maybe a handful of people want to know what's going on. So that's it. If you benefited from the video in any way, it would be great to get a subscription from you, and hitting the bell icon means a lot more to me. Thanks for watching. For the moment, this is Ashwin Sundar saying goodbye.